Stop. Stop.
What up?
So.
So you unwrap these foil. No, I'm just kidding. No, get away from me.
So today on Courtney the Third, we will be unwrapping chocolates.
Babe, stop. Get out of my face. I'm a little bacon.
What's up, buddy? It's your first Christmas. Hey.
What?
Merry Christmas, babe.
Merry Christmas. Happy birthday and the same time. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Start. Belle,
No,
you
no,
can,
no, no.
Belle, can you start?
Mom, can I say happy birthday?
Start singing. Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anna. Happy birthday to you.
Take it away. Go harder.
Yay! Good job.
4 years of old age.
Say hello. Say hello to all my followers. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my Christmas vlog. Took me a little while to post it. Got carried away with the holidays, but I hope everybody's doing great. You know, over the winter time, you know, I put my bike under the knife, put my bike under the blade, you know, and did a few modifications, did a couple rebuilds. Still doing a few little things on my bike right now, but currently I did a full carb rebuild. I need to buy some seals for it. I got 2 float bowls that are kind of leaking a little bit, not really, but a little bit, because I never replaced the seals on them. The seals looked okay, but they're probably just old and dry, and so they're just not as secure as they used to be, so I'm gonna have to replace those. But other than that, I did a rebuild on that. I repainted my whole bike. I put clear coat on there. I got decals on there. And as far as that goes, that's good, you know, and yeah, everything's been going really great with the bike. I got it running after I did the carb rebuild the second time, because the first time I got it, I didn't get to remove the float bowls, so it ended up turning into a whole situation where my jets ended up being clogged and the bike wouldn't start up, and I got like super frustrated and just like let down, because I felt like, you know, I just messed my bike up even more. I was running before I did that, you know, and as motorcycle enthusiasts, it's sometimes like we take on these jobs when it comes to our bikes thinking like, you know, we're full-blown mechanics, and then when you pull everything apart, you realize real quick like it might not go together the same way, you know, and that's like the scariest part sometimes, and that's why I haven't cracked open my engine yet, because I need to check like my cam chain and like a few other things, you know, and just make sure everything's up to date, you know, greased up, you know, and just make sure there's no broken teeth on the gears, you know, and things like that. But all in all, it was a great Christmas, a good holiday. My daughter was born on Christmas, so we ended up celebrating her birthday as well as Christmas. And yeah, the kids had a blast and everything went well. I got my wife her first helmet, you know, some equipment for when she gets her first bike. Super excited to share my passion with her, and, you know, and see how well she does, and her get to experience the freedom and the enjoyments and just all the great things that come from being able to ride a motorcycle. But yeah, this is gonna be like my first ride since I got my bike running, and you know, we had a little tropical heat wave come through, you know, in the middle of December, so it's about to hit about 50 degrees, a little more didn't feel like it on my bike, I'm not gonna lie. With the wind and everything else, it felt like it was still like 30 degrees outside, but we made it work. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. If there's no salt, no ice on the streets, you trust and believe I'm gonna be out there. So this is the first ride. It was great. Bike was running really good. It was revving and idling very high for some reason. I'm not really sure. Maybe you guys can drop. But it just seems like I do know I need to loosen my throttle. My throttle cable's like a little tight, so I feel like I have like zero play in my throttle. But aside from that, my brake fluid reservoir was leaking because the seal on that like got worn out somehow. I'm not really sure. It's not like broken or anything like that, but it's just like warped, so it doesn't fit like properly on there. So I had like brake fluid like busting out on my ride. And yeah, that was one thing that was very concerning to me because brake fluid will eat away at everything. So it's like I was scared the new paint job I was gonna get all damaged on my bike and everything else. And then like I had a locked piston like for like half the season last year, and I didn't even realize it until like I broke open my brake pads because they were completely worn out. And you could see how uneven they were worn out. And yeah, I had a locked in piston, and yeah, my whole front end was just grinding away, you know, and yeah, it was bad. So I'm glad I took care of that. Rebuilt my caliber, cleaned the pistons, got everything greased up, got new brake pads and everything, and I'm eager to check that and see how well that's gonna be, you know, going. And yeah, so like I said, you know, bike's been doing really great, and I hope that, you know, during the winter time you guys can throw down some mods and get your bikes to where you want them. You know, that's the great thing about having a motorcycle, is being able to customize it and accessorize and, you know, just make it your own, you know. And that's why I tell everybody all the time, when you get a bike, you know, some of us bikers relate it to like getting a dragon. And you know, I saw a clip from How to Train Your Dragon, and like it felt like, you know, dude was changing gears and everything, you know. It was really cool, you know, and it was a great movie. Definitely recommend. But you know, going into that, it's like, you know, you pick your dragon, you know, you pick your motorcycle, you know, and then it just becomes your own, you know, and how you treat it is how it's going to treat you. And I say that as facts, you know, because it's like, you know, you have to do repairs, you have to do upkeep, keep your bike clean, you know. And the moments you don't, like last year, I let my back tire get so bare and so flat, you know, not flat literally, but it just like had, I think, some flat spots because I didn't change it. I just had the same tire I got when I got the, you know, the bike's in 1991. Who knows the last time, if it was ever changed. And I was riding and my back tire exploded on me, and it literally almost did a full 360 and put my feet down, which you shouldn't do. It whipped my whole bike around, and I didn't crash or anything like that, didn't drop the bike, but it was definitely a crazy experience. And I had just got back from like a 2-hour ride on the highway because I went out to this bike dealership out in Medina to go look at bikes. Completely an impulsive trip too. Like I drove 2 hours out there and I was in the store for maybe less than 10 minutes just looking at bikes. Part of it was just, I don't know, I'm really big on customer service, and if I walk into a dealership or a building and like people don't acknowledge me, don't say anything to me, like, and they're not like there to really help you or to like give you knowledge or even ask if you're like interested in knowing anything, like I dip out. I ain't got time for it, you know. Second time I went up there, they were actually on it a little bit better, and they gave me a lot of information as far as the Ninja 636 and the ZX6R, which is what I'm interested in getting for my next bike. So I wanted to sit on it, wanted to get a lot of information on that, you know, and that was really cool. Sitting on it was definitely a lot different than sitting on my Honda Nighthawk. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's definitely gonna be an adjustment, but I'm super excited for it. Like, and I think it's gonna be great, you know. I really am excited to, you know, go to bike meets and, you know, kind of get my kids involved in some of this stuff too. My kids love motorcycles. I wish my sons would kind of get into it a little bit more. I feel like my daughters are into it a little bit more than my sons. I don't know, they're into video games and stuff, but, you know, maybe they'll come around someday. They like riding the electric dirt bikes and stuff like that, but I don't know. They've all asked me already, like, when's the first time they can get their motorcycle. And to be honest with you, like, as long as they're mature and I feel like they can handle it, like, by 16 years old, like, y'all can get yourself some Groms. I'll get you a Grom personally, get you your first motorcycle, you know what I'm saying? Let y'all do your thing, you know. I think we're going to be a motorcycle family. And that kind of stuff makes me super excited. Like, if you look through some of my profiles before, like, I used to make music. I did music for years, until like the whole industry and music and everything just completely fell apart and dissolved on itself. And then it just got to a point where like I changed gears, you know. And when I got my first motorcycle, like I stopped fighting MMA, like I stopped competing, like I stopped making music and performing, like I stopped everything. Like my whole life just became motorcycles. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You know, it is what it is. I love motorcycles, I love riding, and it's my answer for everything. You know, you got an issue in your life, get a motorcycle and ride. You know, your girl breaks up with you, get a motorcycle and ride. You know, your kid says he hates you, you know, you show him a little bit of love, show him that don't, you know, it don't hold no weight. You know what I'm saying? Because we've all been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, get on your motorcycle and ride. You know what I'm saying? You're out of peanut butter, get on your motorcycle and ride. You're out of shampoo and conditioner, you better get on your motorcycle and ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, boss pissed you off today, get on your motorcycle and ride. But I just felt like I'd put a little mini vlog together, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's been a busy holiday, but I want to stay consistent with everything. So if you enjoyed this, definitely give me a comment, drop me a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll be dropping more moto vlogs every week. And yeah, I love y'all. Take it easy. NSLXOMOTO out.